Command is not supported. Keep shaking, we breaking on your head, boy. So good. Scratching, yelling, breaking, maybe stressing, while sexing, breaking, my name,
One of the danger spots in any college football season. Ranked team against unranked opponent, and we'll see if the upset can shake up the rankings in this one. Welcome everyone to Williams-Brice Stadium, home of the South Carolina Gamecocks. As we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the UCLA Bruins, taking on the 9th-ranked team in the land, the South Carolina Gamecocks. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollock with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started. The Bruins will get us underway with the opening kickoff. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Offense changing the play. They're going to open this drive with a pass. That's caught. It's Burns. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43.
And that's why if you're the offensive coordinator, you've got to find as many ways as possible to get this guy going. Just get him the ball close to the line of scrimmage. Doesn't need to be a throw deep down the field. He's so dynamic when he has the ball in his hands. You saw it right there.
Perfect play call for that big gain to open the drive. Now here they come on 1st and 10. Wide receiver comes in motion. Looking to throw on 1st down. Pulls it in. It's Clark. And good coverage by the defense. Just a short gain. So now it's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Snagged out of the air. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Third and short now from their own 48. Linebackers moving, trying to confuse the quarterback. From the gun, wants to pass. Off near the sticks, it's Clark. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And of course he said the open one, but we know who he really wants to go to on third down.
The best one. I mean, I think the open one, obviously the politically correct answer, but you want to find the guy that you got that great chemistry with. You know exactly where he's going to be. You got that bond and that trust.
Handoff from the gun. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in second and short, not a good job by this defense.
Quarterback making adjustments. Wants to fire on second down. Finds a tight end. He goes out of bounds across the 25, marked it at the 24, and this defense, its head is spinning.
And that's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws turn into long gains. Because of his ability after the catch, it's so unique and special. He is dominant in this offense.
Looking downfield on first down. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33. Man, he was back there and in the quarterback's face before the Bruin faithful could finish an 8 clap.
I mean, just getting off the ball so quick, penetrating. When you got defensive linemen that can get upfield, rush the quarterback, every Bruins fan will be jacked up.
So now on second and long, you start to think just don't fall out of field goal range. Wants to go up top. He is lucky to get that one back, and the last thing you want is to turn it over on your opening drive.
Well, that one falls incomplete, but this guy has been locked in. He's 5 for 6 on the opening drive of the game, and the coaching staff felt like he had a great week of preparation coming into this one. I think they were expecting him to have this hot start.
On third and long, a check down would be the last resort. Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. Got room on the return. Past the 20. And he's going to score on the interception. Touchdown, UCLA.
I mean, does the start get any better for this defense? You force a third down, passing situation, great pass defense. Not only that, break on the football, make the interception, and take it all the way back to the house. The tone has been set in this ball game.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. On the move, it's Burns. He fought him off for a while, but that's what they mean by gang tackling.
And not much running room. He had to break a tackle and still break another tackle to try to get back to the line of scrimmage. Not good blocking on the play.
But that's what coaches always emphasize, too. Never assume a teammate's going to make the tackle. You run to the ball, and they did it there.
100%, especially guys that are so big and strong and elusive nowadays. They're going to break tackles. Keep swarming, keep hitting them. Next guy, don't assume the tackle is going to be made.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. He stopped, not much on the return, but a whole lot getting the football.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
Great place to start for this offense. This is a designed run. Stop behind the line, he'll lose a yard.
And that play shows you really what this defense is about. It's a difficult one to attack. They're really good. One of the best in the country. They come at you from all angles. So I'm interested to watch. How do you mix up the play calling? How do you keep the defense off balance? Because they are a good one.
Red pass, it's complete. He'll get down to the 22 before going out of bounds.
Who says in the RPO pass game you can't throw anything vertically downfield, right? It doesn't all have to be screens and throws to the line of scrimmage. There's a good example of a quarterback pushing the ball vertically downfield after the play fake to the running back.
As the rooster crows, they are getting cocky and cockier on third down here. They'll try to get it through the air. Nobody fooled with the trickeration, and it'll bring up fourth down. They're in field goal range here on fourth down, but they're going to keep this offense on the field. On fourth down, he'll try to toss it. Makes the catch, converts on fourth down, is still on his feet. How about the zip this junior put on that ball to pick up the first down? Really good job there. Don't force anything. Your time, and he finds his man for the first down.
Yeah, and I think really good job by seeing the defense. Understand that they're dropping back. They're taking away most things. All right, get the ball to my running back. He can make plays after he catches it. Nice job by the quarterback seeing the situation and where to go with the football.
He spun that wheel of fortune by challenging the call, and it does not go his way, and he loses the timeout. He caught it, and he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Bruins!
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch.
Yeah, they hold
get
him.
in the end zone.
They hold him.
Nice job by the quarterback.
It's terrible.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. Wants to adjust the pattern. Looking to throw on first down. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly.
Hey, hey, hey.
What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? They'll throw again after the incompletion. Got the big tight end on the corner route. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short.
Well, a nice completion there, finding the tight end. And what's so beautiful about that is while they didn't get the first, they were able to pick up enough yards now to make the third down manageable, really putting this offense in a good position.
Just going to keep it after the snap. They tried to go smash mouth on third and short, and it did not work against this defense.
The defense really gets it. They understand what's going on. The quarterback is a threat to run the football. I have to understand that. It changes the way I play defense. Am I going to have more speed on the field? Whatever I do, I got to make sure I do what they did right there. Focus in on the QB, lock in, and make sure he doesn't beat me.
On fourth down, going to the air. He's got it. First down and more. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. That's the end of the period, and it's UCLA in the lead. Really strong performance so far to be able to build a lead here in the first period as we look at the stats. This could be a pivotal moment in this game as we open the second period and they try to find a way to answer. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. To the air on first down. Wide open downfield. Wide open on the right. Touchdown, South Carolina. And once he got away from the D, they had no shot at catching him.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, gets you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback and wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on
I don't know about this.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. UCLA will go back to work on offense. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. Wants to go up top on first down. They've got the screen set up. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
They're trying to set up the screen pass to the running back, just nowhere to go after he caught the football. The defense completely swarmed around him, and that's a loss.
Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Back to pass. Throws to the wideout. Got him downfield. Huge play there into plus territory, and they'll mark him out of bounds at the 46.
Well, Reese, you and I were talking about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able to deal with all the speed they have offensively? You saw them just rip off a big play.
And, Jesse, now their head's spinning just a little bit. Give up a big chunk play, and it's right back at them. Wants to throw on first down. Keeps looking downfield. Unleashes one. And wings it incomplete.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Wide receiver going in motion. Quarterback keeps it. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
Well, they try to go quarterback design run on that play, but the defense just not buying it. Nice job, everybody playing downhill and making a tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
It's as if you're in goal in a space odyssey. Williams-Brice alive on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Great job by the defense dialing up some pressure on third down. They hit the quarterback and forced the incompletion.
Boy, if they don't convert this fourth down, there will be questions to be answered. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Makes the grab, got the conversion, and still going. Inside the 15, out of bounds at the 14-yard line. The offense looking for a score.
Well, you got to give this quarterback a ton of credit because he showed tremendous confidence on that throw. That wasn't just trying to throw to the sticks. That was being aggressive and throwing it down the field. Not a high percentage throw, but he had confidence in his guy to win one-on-one, and they keep the drive alive.
And the Bruins are moving quickly down the field. Defense showing blitz here. From the red zone, looking for a man. He almost punched it in for 6. They'll get him down at the 1-yard line.
I mean, you can say that's a quarterback or you can call him a running back. I mean, goodness gracious, he's dropping back to throw the football, but when he sees a hole, his eyes get big and he just explodes through it. Everybody's trying to catch him, trying to get to him, just chewing up yards so easy.
And he's going to score. Touchdown, UCLA!
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. And he was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
And that kick was perfectly down the middle. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game, so Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
The Gamecocks can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Smithers into space. There he goes. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49.
It's so nice as an offense to know you can generate explosive plays by handing the football off to this guy. He has got incredible speed.
It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. And a 9-yard gain on first down leaves him with 2nd and short.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
And the Gamecocks in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Using his feet. Drag down, but they'll move.
Run.
Talk about quarterbacks having to make quick decisions, and I think you saw it on that play. Nobody opened downfield, but he just decided to take off.
The Gamecocks getting set on 1st and 10. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Well, the most insightful analysis I can come up with on that one is that didn't work. Back to the drawing board to see if there's something that works a little better soon.
Or if I can quote the great Reese Davis, that was very ungood. Not a productive first down play.
Quarterback adjusting the pattern. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. They'll run play action. Using his feet to buy time. Looking down the left side. And he pulls it in inside the 15-yard line.
Nice job by the receiver on the back end there, too. He sees his quarterback on the run moving, and he just works to get himself open to give his guy a place to throw the football. They're able to connect, and they keep the drive going.
And the Gamecocks had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. Pulls and fires complete. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers.
And a really nice job by the wide receiver. You run a drag route, find space. They're in zone coverage. They're not covering man-to-man. Find a little hole. Look at that QB. Y'all get on the same page. You could tell they were, and that's why they got the first down.
Nowhere to go, and he's stopped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 4 in there, basically right back where they started.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
Motion from the wideout. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up.
And this offense put together a really good drive, man. Like, that was a good drive, but 3rd down in the red zone when the field starts to shrink, they really struggled to try to find a play to get someone open.
Dead center perfect. That cuts into the deficit. It's now 21-10. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Hey, fellas, here's a quick update on a top 15 clash today. Ole Miss looks like an old punching bag out there today. And any way you slice it, this fan base, heck, this coaching staff just didn't expect that. They're trailing by 21 to Penn State. It's an outcome that, if it holds, will have Big Ten fans buzzing all week. Guys?
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They got him free for a big gainer down to the 43.
Well, this quarterback, I think, has earned the right to take shots here late in the first half. They've had a lot of success. They've got the lead. They're not going to play it safe. He's going to make good decisions, and when he has opportunities to throw strikes, he's going to hit those throws.
We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Offense lines up for a 1st and 10 from the 43. Looking to throw on 1st down. He lets one fly deep. He's got it inside the 15. They'll finally put the brakes on him at the 3. A big throw, catch and run on that one.
Well, it's a 2nd catch on the drive, and that's obviously a massive play for this offense. And he's starting to prove to his quarterback here that he's winning his one-on-ones, and he deserves some more looks.
The Bruins trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. The snap sets up the throw. Here comes the heat. He just got rid of that one to save the down. Didn't see anything he liked.
In the last couple of weeks, man, you're getting a lot of consistency from this QB. And you got to love it as a play caller, man. You can drop him back. You can throw the ball a ton. You can trust him. Getting the ball to different wide receivers. He's really in a good groove the last couple of games.
Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Touchdown, Bruins! Made the grab and took it on in for the score. These guys are really hitting their stride in week 4 as they push out that lead.
Well, this offense is clicking. They've been doing it all first half, running the ball, throwing the ball. They had insult to injury with another touchdown here right before teams go into the tunnel. This defense, guys, they have got to find some answers, and they've got to regroup here at halftime.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? They'll start this drive going to the air. Caught in the backfield. It's Burns. He's across the 30 and out of bounds at the 31-yard line.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
He wants to change this route. Wants to throw. They'll have to be efficient against the clock. And he throws another interception, his third of the night. He'll try to take it back. And he's dragged down after the interception, and that's how we'll close out the first half. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update. The Gamecocks will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. Looks like he's going to bring it out. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. The UCLA offense is back on the field, ready to go to work. They got plenty done through the air in the first half, and we'll see if they even need to look for balance as we start the third. He lets it fly. And the connection going for the big play.
Well, on that last deep shot, it looked to me like the quarterback probably forced that ball into coverage. But can you really blame him, guys? I mean, these two have already hooked up for 2 touchdowns in the game. If I'm him, I'm thinking the same thing. Even when he's covered, he's shown the ability to climb the ladder and make contested
the guy is eating. Eating? Yeah, Shaq. That's all. I don't know.
Saw the highlights and just give it to the running back. Let him do his thing. Haven't been able to get him going. I don't know what's going on. They gotta find a way to get their talented back some space so he can make some plays.
Make up the game plan on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. And the Bruins will bring the punt team onto the field. The punters have had the day off up to this point. First one of the game. No fair catches here, looking for room.
We're going to stop doing some else.
This guy is a daring punt return, man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return.
Who's you want to win? Same thing, man?
Yeah, no, yeah, we won. No, yeah, we won. I ain't really need to say the fuck. I was reading and listening to it at the same time.
Nah, you straight.
But nah, yeah, we getting them dubs. Bigs. Have to carry Shaq by my ass up. You know how it go, man. You know.
Here's the handoff.
Carry Shaq by my ass.
Yeah, you already know how it go. Yeah, shit don't change.
I gotta be honest, I am shocked at just how well the defense
Bomb,
has
man,
played
bomb
in this game,
straight.
especially stopping the run. We talked about statistically how they've struggled this season, but they have put the clamps down in this one, and they're just playing with a ton of intensity.
And the Gamecocks now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. Back to throw, it's Knight. Trying to get behind the defense. Intercepted, big play, stops the drive. And they'll get him down after a solid return.
Dude, 2 drives, 2 INTs. I don't know who the backup quarterback is, but I might start thinking about doing something there. Goodness gracious, keep turning the football over. Can't do it. Can't put your defense in a bad spot time after time.
Use the play fake. Now to throw.
God damn.
And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and they can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play action attempt.
The Bruins have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Looking to fire. Here's a hit. He gets rid of it, but I don't think they're going to let him get away with that. Nope, here comes the flag.
I was outside the pocket. What the fuck are they talking about?
This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Unloads quickly. Oh, he's got some space. We've seen this from the sophomore. So dangerous after he makes the grab.
What up, Jay?
Really nice decision by the quarterback. 3rd and long, and nothing was open deep down the field. So he's able to check it down and get it to a pretty athletic guy who shows you what they can do with the ball after the catch. He finds a few blocks, he uses his speed, and that turns into be a huge gain for the offense.
Looking downfield on 1st down. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Yeah, and this defense hadn't had a lot of success. This offense has been doing what it wants at will. Finally getting to the QB. Finally getting some pressure. Finally getting a big hit on him. That'll pay some dividends down the road.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. He's got the back in the middle. They stop him at the 42, but they get it across midfield. Pick up 10 and the 1st down.
Nice job by the running back catching the football and understanding where the 1st down marker was. I got to go get that 1st down. Did a nice job of it.
And the Bruins look to keep this drive humming. He'll ride his man on the option. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
And you gotta love this defensive performance so far. Done such a good job against the running back that you saw last week, man. He can go off. He can make big plays. He can chew some yardage up and keep an offense on schedule. Nice job by this defense locking in and shutting down the run game so far.
Motion from the back. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
And screens are all about timing, right? You want to invite the defensive line to fly and then you want to throw it right over their head. And you can tell just a little bit off. The defense got to got the quarterback hit before he could really get his bearings and throw the screen.
So.
In the end,
what do you mean fuck college?
On 3rd and long, trying to convert through the air. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him, knocked him off the ground. 4th down coming up. The Bruins will punt it away on 4th down. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away.
It's here. Well, y'all want to double touch
Fair catch, called for and made.
So I got my control over there. That's what I'm saying, yeah. Alright, I'm saying on that. When he gone? When he gone? Yeah. Maybe on there.
Offense is back on the field. That last drive ended with an interception, and this time it's paramount. They take care of the ball. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
And yeah, that's kind of surprising. We talked about this before the game.
Now that
No,
sorry.
No, you see him me brother.
I second and third that shit. You gotta know better. I don't.
He didn't mean that shit for you.
I do.
Not a lot of success.
On your sunset.
Brothers.
To throw, it's nice. He's got him. And gang tackling on this dude is a good idea. They needed it. but he still got the first down.
Oh, no,
The
bro.
hardest thing to do in college football is tackle the other field. These guys are
Oh,
so
that's
fast,
good. Easy.
so elusive. You just want to get them on the ground.
That's what.
You see the swing and the miss there. It leads to extra yards.
Oh,
So hard for a defense to get those guys on the ground.
Tell him to
Out of the
dive.
gun, the running back has it.
This nigga ran into 30 dudes.
I'm going to give it a second game to start.
38-yard line.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
Second and short, maybe looking for a shot. Under heavy pressure, lets it fly. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
Coming out of the tunnel in the third quarter, this quarterback was really struggling with his decision-making. 2 picks here in the third quarter. This looks like Jekyll and Hyde from what we saw in the first half.
Well, and the bad thing is they're going to be in passing situations. They're coming from
Yeah,
behind.
you said
They're
this
gonna
how you
need
made
him
the
to
big
play
play.
better. Like, he's going to have to read the
me?
field better and make some plays if they want to get
How you
back to
feeling?
this football game.
From the gun, the ground
It's in the
game.
R&B music.
Shakes
Oh.
off the defender.
I
And
don't
he
look like I
uses
got kids on
that
me.
magic spin
I don't
move to
really
pick up a
listen to
few
it
extra
anymore.
yards.
You just sense
But
the
it's probably like
frustration
worse than
starting
the
to
rap.
build, not only on offense, but I think with this
You seem
running
like
back
the
as
light
well.
skin
He
athlete
is
type
so
nigga.
talented. He's had some massive games
I
throughout his
think
career.
R&B is the best
Just
music, but
haven't been able
I'm
to
not
get him
hip hop
going
head. Sure.
early in this game. That was a pretty good run there. Let's see if he can turn it on here in the second half.
It's simple, but it's not easy. You know, you miss some of these throws and you see the ball not go near the wide receiver, but a lot of times it has to do with the bottom half of the quarterback. And are his feet set where now he can start to move towards where he wants to throw the football? And you could tell his feet weren't set and he was drifting a little bit.
Looking to throw on third. Gets it out fast. All the way down to the 27-yard line before they get him out of bounds, and this offense is threatening. And the Bruins will snap it on 1st and 10.
That's your boy Trey Songz from Virginia, right?
Yeah, you know.
Have to go with
Yeah.
Yeah, because that will
Up
get
there
you
with
in
Bob
trouble. You can
Steve.
tell right away. He wants to get
Okay.
the ball to his primary. He's covered. He comes
Well, that
off
nigga,
and does a nice job being patient,
Bob Steve.
taking his time, hitting the drag route,
Hey, Bob
getting
is
the first down.
Coach George.
Fort Newton.
The Bruins with a
On my
second
the game already started. Like a minute.
Wait, what?
That nigga actually you stay.
Back to pass. Grab near the marker is Cox. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive.
I like the running back there on the route and the patience he showed, really
That's
setting
nobody
it up.
can do.
He got to the defender, he was able to put his foot
Boy,
in the
what's
ground,
first
get some
there?
separation, catch it, and turn upfield for a first.
And they just played.
Quickly to the flat, the wide receiver screen.
Nope. I think
As
this is
they
him.
get him to the ground,
No, I was thinking
running,
about
looks as if time will expire here
a
in the
clip that I
third.
had saw online with the clips.
That's
It was
the
talking
end of
about
the
some
quarter,
shit they
and
missed back
UCLA
home.
has the lead. This has
Oh,
been
yeah.
utter domination through 3 quarters.
I
and
guess
the
they can
stats
record
will back
it.
that up.
No, it's from Virginia Beach. My bad. They from Virginia
Just how
Beach.
much
Yeah.
fight they've got
But
left in
they
them.
were saying something like some sort of food they be making in the hood. I don't know what the fuck they kept calling it.
They'll try
I
to
miss some
open the
ghetto,
quarter by cashing in on this big
whatever, some
opportunity
soup
deep in the
shit.
red
I
zone.
don't know.
Trying to pound it in.
What the fuck is that shit called? Yeah, that's what he said, yep.
And the punishment
What the
has
hell is
been
that,
You never
man?
heard it? You never heard of Yup?
They extend
Hell
this
no.
lead, and it looks as if they are going to
Nigga,
make
you
it
ask
2
90%
wins
of
in
the
a
people
row.
across the country, they be like, what the fuck is that?
Blocking up front.
It's on the Chinese menu.
Open lane, and the
It
running
is?
back followed in
Only in Virginia?
Oh, I'm
I
about
did
to
not know
say.
that.
Easy to follow an offensive line. that
No,
makes those
the ninjas told me it's only Virginia.
That's only Virginia, my guy. I was like, what is he talking about?
They're getting set to
Guess they
kick
make it in the
away,
hood
and
too.
that
Niggas be
last
making that
score
shit.
took a little oomph out of this crowd.
Women go around them.
They was talking about how
And
much they
no
missed
chance
that
at a
shit.
return here. They'll start this drive at their own
But
25.
what? You just come out here and click it right.
Yeah, that's what he said. You gotta get the right one.
Then what's
South
Yup? This
Carolina ready to go on the
for the
attack
Yup
in another
noodles
offensive
and your
odyssey.
sauce
Yeah.
plate.
We've
That's
certainly
what he
seen
said.
better performances
protein and soy sauce,
grow from this, but this is going to be
ketchup,
one
hot
that they're
sauce,
going to keep themselves over
eggs,
for a while. Looking
onions,
downfield, it's Knight. Got his
mix
man
it
out
all
of the
together.
backfield. Quick throw, but
He
he's
This is
said,
not
only on
going
this
anywhere.
area.
The defense
this
was
is some other shit too,
all over it.
though.
Well, they try to spit it out to the running
People
back
put
over
like
the
chicken,
perimeter of
shrimp,
the field. You
beef,
saw
and
the
all that shit.
speed and recognition by the defense, though. How quickly they were able to
I
get
guess
to
it
the
is Virginia
back
thing too.
and
You
get
can
him
go
down for
crazy
a big
Chinese place
loss.
and ask for some yup.
That's wild.
They'll move the wide
The
receiver.
white sauce is what?
Back to pass on second down.
What's the white sauce
Just
called?
a little too long as the junior
shit.
frustrated he missed that connection.
And it's just been that kind of day for this quarterback and this offense, guys. They have never been able to get into a rhythm throwing the football. Timing's been off. Accuracy hasn't been great. We've seen some drops. Just not in sync, and that's why they find themselves trailing by a lot right here late in the game.
On third and long, doesn't need to take the check down. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down.
And that's just the kind of game it's been for this quarterback and this offense. You got a great game plan all week long. You're watching it throughout practice. You think you're going to have a chance to light up the scoreboard, but they're just not able to hook up. You got to give this defense a ton of credit. They've done a great job in coverage. They've been breaking on passes. They've had their number, and that's why they're leading by as much as they are.
Off the play fake. Going for the big play. And here's the third interception of the night. Takes it the other way.
What's that lagging like motherfucker? I know he's hating that shit right now.
Getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there.
And that's a really good job by the defense, understanding the situation of football. It's fourth down. It's late in the game. You got a multi-possession lead. Take away all the deep stuff. Make them force the football into coverage. They do, and they stamp this game.
He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line and a big red zone opportunity here.
Alexa, next.
Halfway there on first down and 2nd and 5. It'll be a draw. He never had a chance on the draw. Tackled almost as soon as he got the
Alexa,
ball.
next song.
You just got to wonder how frustrated this guy is, especially after the success he had their last game out, but just nothing going in this one. He has not been able to get himself into a rhythm. There's been way too much penetration up front defensively. They've been able to stop him in his tracks.
They'll try to cap off this drive with a field goal.
Alexa, next.
Never a doubt.
Oh,
And that lead grows even bigger.
some new shit.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, fourth quarter sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we looking pretty good.
From inside his own 15, let's see how far he can get. Needed just a little more help to turn that into a big return. They'll mark him down at the 29. The South Carolina offense is back on the field. There's a lot of pressure when you have that number 1 beside your name, and perhaps it was the pressure, perhaps it was just one of those days, but that reign is coming to an end. Grabbed behind the line, it's Burns. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down.
Well, and here's the problem offensively. Because you're trailing by so much so late in the game, the defense now is going to be playing big zone coverages, and they're going to allow you to throw the ball underneath in the middle of the field, rally to make a tackle, and bleed the clock. It's going to be hard now for this offense to claw their way back in this one.
Unloads to the wideout. A strike downfield. And perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle as he gets him down at the 37. The Gamecocks headed quickly to the line. He might want another play. Dropping back, it's Knight. Steps away to find some room. Trying to escape and get it. Breaks into the open.
Listen, that is awesome to see the guys continue to fight, continue to keep competing, because this game is over. Like, we don't need to fool y'all. We're not trying to get y'all to stick around and improve ratings. Like, the game's over, but you're continuing to fight. You're powered in for the touchdown, and show your kids that we're going to always fight no matter what the score is.
Yeah, that shit was fire right there.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. UCLA will go back to work on offense. Jesse, they had to kick a field goal the last time they had it.
Yeah, and oftentimes early in games, you're just trying to find your rhythm. Some things work, some don't on that first drive, David. It'd be interesting to see what happens here in the second drive.
Yeah, you got a feel for the defense now. You understand what they're trying to do, what their game plan is. Now you get to go into phase 2 of your game plan.
Back in motion, trying to clear the picture. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. Picked off, what a play to set him up. Nice pickup on the return, but more important, they got the takeaway, and now they're in business.
Well, the defense isn't quitting. They're obviously down big here in the fourth quarter with just a little bit of time left. Obviously, it'll take a Herculean effort to come back, but could that interception be the spark that ignites this team?
South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. A very disappointing performance for the #1 team in the country. There'll be a new team. Touchdown, Gamecock. Haul that baby in and then stroll into the end zone for the score. The offense did exactly what it needed to do, getting the ball in field position like that.
It's that killer mentality. You step on their throat, you keep your foot down. When you get opportunities like that, they are golden chances to put touchdowns on the board. The offense took care of business.
No reason to risk trying to field that one as it skips through the end zone. It'll be a touchback.
So you just in the front.
They're gonna be a sight.
UCLA offense is back on the field, ready to go to work. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find him
on the
easy
main
handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
Here comes the offense on second down. Looking to fire. Forced out of the pocket. On the move to the right and looking for a big one. And he's got it at the 25. He just keeps piling up numbers with completion after completion in this standout performance.
And I think some people might say late in the game, you got the win, everything's in hand, be a little bit conservative, or you just say, I'm just going to keep doing me. And what I do with this offense is throw the football all over the yard, and I'm going to try to win me a big trophy at the end of the year.
But here's the mindset if you're on offense. Fourth quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
Turning it on. Spins away from the defender. The tackle is made, but he's got it first and goal from the 6.
I think most offensives around the country in a situation like this with the lead late would be trying to run the football, right, or throw it short and try to bleed the clock. But this offense, man, it's still pedal to the metal. They're looking for chunk play opportunities.
That's just like yesterday. She said he had to go practice.
And the Bruins line it up with a 1st and goal. Snap in the shotgun. Give him 6. Touchdown, Bruins. They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row.
Salt enter wound, right? Late in the 4th quarter, you can run the football, run this game out. No, sir. I'm going to continue to pad my stats, find my receiver out wide, and give me another touchdown.
And he's coming out of the end zone. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. To the air, it's Knight. Fires to the wideout. On target over the middle. He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running. Oops, someone moved just a bit early, and the offense is going to pick up a penalty. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Offense set on 1st down. Some early movement along the offensive line, and they'll walk it back. Defense more than happy to take that free yardage. The offense lining up for a 1st down play. Gets the back moving. He wants to throw it. Fired just a little too long as the junior frustrated. He missed that connection.
Well, at this point, you're still trying to throw stuff up against the blackboard and see if it sticks. You're down by a lot of points, so why not try it, right? And give the offense credit. You know, you're not just going to run the football. You're not just going to take a knee and go into the locker room with your tail between your legs. I like the fighting spirit, just not enough of that today.
Second down, he'll throw it. Fires downfield. He's got an open man. Into enemy territory and out of bounds at the 48.
Hey, you know, the defense here in this situation with a huge lead, they've got to anticipate that this offense is going to be trying to throw the ball to the sideline, so they've got to work different coverages to try to force the quarterback to go over the middle of the field with the football.
Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete.
At this point of the game in the 4th quarter, it is going to be tough for this offense to get some completions here because now, trailing by this much, the defense is expecting pass, and they're putting a whole bunch of extra DBs on the field to help them out in coverage.
Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Might be calling a hot route. Back to throw, it's Knight. Takes a hit as he fires. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion.
It's been tough for this QB in this one. Very small windows to throw into, and he's been under some duress as well. It's hard to find a rhythm as a QB in those types of situations, and that's why it appears as though his team's going to be leaving here with it now.
Wants to keep it in the air. Makes the catch. It's Clark. He'll go out of bounds right at the 30-yard line. A big play as this offense in business.
Well, This offense has a ton of work left ahead of them here in this 2-minute situation late in the game, but the drive off to a good start. You get the first down, you get out of bounds, you're working the perimeter of the field. That is exactly what you want to do.
Looking to throw on first down. Here's the pressure. Got it. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, South Carolina.
Nice job by the offense going down the field, putting points on the board, but you're still down a couple possessions. Still need some good things to happen. You need your kicker to go there and get warmed up. We need an onside. We need to score some points. We need a lot of things to go right to win this football game.
Just into the end zone, and he'll bring it out. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return.
I want this game to be over with, bro. It's taking so long.
They'll get this drive going from the 17. The RPO, it's complete.
That's not bad.
And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
My old coach said,
Why
don't
is
never
team
go
so
wrong taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Wants to go up top. Pocket breaking down. He's past the 30. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Quick toss. Fighting off the defender. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. Quick timeout called by the defense.
He doesn't hold the world records games.
Save as much time as possible for their offense. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Back to pass. That's reeled in. It's Cox. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. Defense takes a timeout with 30 seconds remaining. As the rooster crows, they are getting cocky and cockier on 3rd down here. Got a man. It's Cox. There he goes. He's got enough for the first down, and that ought to be enough to put them in victory formation for the rest of this one.
And this is why checkdowns are so big. There's a lot of quarterbacks in these types of situations on 3rd down. They just want to make the home run highlight type throw. But a nice job being poised and making a good decision, checking it down to the running back here to help your offense out.
Guys, this is a type of signature win that can set the tone for the future of a program.
And this is the crazy thing about college football with 18 to 22-year-olds. On any given day, anything can happen. And, David, you got to give this team so much credit. They played with their hair on fire and got a tremendous win.
And to keep the belief, like, to understand, like, I've got a chance to come in and win this game and not just give us lip service. They told us this could happen throughout the week, but they believed. Even when it got a little difficult, got a little up in the air, they kept fighting, they kept believing, and they get the huge win.
That's going to do it from here. For David...